Okay, just wanted to make a quick video response to Minbound is having a subscriber contest, and he wants to know how you store your preps. I know a lot of my subscribers aren't used to a video like this from me. Basically, my videos have been about economic collapse, things like that, reasons why you should be preparing. But thought I'd support Min and do a quick video about how I store my stuff. I don't really have a fancy way of how I do it. I've got some cheap shelves down here in the basement. This is actually an old root cellar. Concrete floor, nice and dry. Temperature stays mid-60s all year round, whether it's cold, hot, whatever. So a good place to store food, things like that. Basically just put the stuff on shelves. Got stuff that we rotate through pretty regularly, just canned goods, that kind of thing. I've got, just some number 10 cans of stuff. Got some more boxes of those, here and there throughout the room. I don't store a lot of water. There's a few there. A little bit down here on the bottom. I've got 2 wells on the property, so I'm kind of relying on that for water. And I have some rain barrels outside as well. But other than that, I don't do a lot for storing water. Maybe I should do a little bit more with that. But that's what I've done with the water storage. I keep a lot of other things in these little Rubbermaid totes. Keep everything, all this stuff was just stacked everywhere before. Now I keep everything up on one shelf, and everything kind of in its own little thing here. You keep, medicines, first aid supplies, just you name it. There's seeds in some of these, a box full of matches, plastic silverware, you name it. This is actually full of lint and cotton balls and stuff like that for starting fires. You name it. It's just a good way to keep everything sorted out and doesn't take up a lot of space. Just more shelves. These Rubbermaid containers, I use a lot of these. I don't really have much room left in here for that stuff, so I do have another room in the basement where I keep those. I put, I do a lot of dehydrating and vacuum sealing, like you do, Min. Basically just store them in Rubbermaid containers. These are some I did today, so I haven't put the date and all that stuff on them yet. But and I don't, just a note, I do not store them in the clear containers, just to keep the light from coming through. So I do use the colored containers, but just had this in the kitchen to bring these down here. It's the good stuff there. I'll make a video about what that has to do with at some point. But yeah, a whole lot of this. Got a lot of buckets around. Started out doing Mylar, rice, flour, sugar, stuff like that. But now I'm mostly just doing the buckets with vacuum sealed stuff, and not so much the Mylar. And I started out labeling them, like this, which is a good idea, I think. But I got lazy, as you can see, and now I'm basically just writing on the tops of the bucket what's inside them, which works just as well, except for these ones where I can't see the tops, so maybe I should rethink that. Far as paper product stuff like that, I don't have nearly as much as I think I should, I guess. Got a little bit of toilet paper, some paper towels in in the other room there with the Rubbermaid totes. I got these trunks down here, like old military trunks and stuff, basically full of, one's got a lot of candles in it, and then one's got a bunch of these small propane, like this, the little propane tanks for your cook stove, or whatever you might need that for, lanterns. I don't know, that's about it. I don't do anything fancy. Basically just some shelves in a room, keep everything in here and out of the way. It's a little messy, I apologize, but yeah, that's about it. I don't normally have that set up there. That was for another video from earlier. But yeah, I kind of just stack it up in a room, man. I don't do anything at all really out of the ordinary. But that's it. So I appreciate everybody watching, and please go check out Minbound if you're not subscribed to him already. I will put a link down below in the more info box, so you can go look at his channel, look at his vids. Makes a lot of good videos, pretty informative. So I don't know, that's it. Minbound, thanks for the contest, and keep doing what you've been doing.